Brought my to it. Come on.
Coming down the tunnel earlier, the Hornets getting mentally prepared. I know the home fans are prepared as well. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. And how about we check the numbers for Mark Williams?
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Anthony Simons out there with Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Kamare in at the small forward. And for the Hornets, we've got Bridges. Smith is out there with Ball. Then it's Williams. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting. There's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
That's a textbook catch and shoot. Simons got his feet lined up and was ready to go.
Smith kicks to Green. From outside, off the mark. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. It's a 3-point game. And the dunk by Grant.
What an explosive athlete. Grant playing well above the rim.
Here's Charlotte now. Smith outside. Pass to Williams. Outside, Green. Rebound by the Trailblazers. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
And last year they split their season series, so this is a chance for one of them to get the upper hand on the other.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. In his first 3 seasons in the NBA, Stan, Anthony Simons only started 5 games. Now he is out there a lot and getting starts.
Well, look, Kevin, he played under Damian Lillard. Not a bad role model for Anthony Simons. Another 6'3" guard with explosive scoring capability.
And Bridges with the block.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Ball with the bucket.
The graceful touch on the floater. Ball making it look easy.
Pass to Ayton. Simons with the ball. He's covered by Ball. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now, here's Ball. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the Hornets score.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Diaz checked in. Portland leading by 4. Pass to Sharpe. Back to Simons. Fires from 14. The shot that time not on target.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. And confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, you certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Curry's checked in for Charlotte.
In for Charlotte, number 30, Seth Curry.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter could just do a little bit of everything.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Charlotte making some changes. Diabate's checked in, and it's Cody Martin in for Smith. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Delano Banton comes in for Sharp, and Henderson subbed in for Anthony Simons. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. 1:58 left to play here in the first. Curry against Henderson. Williams, a screen on Curry. For 3, Henderson. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Green, the pass to Bridges. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. It's Henderson on the wing. Guarded by Green. Ayton, a screen on Curry. 6 to shoot. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Pass to Diabate.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Scoot Henderson. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
Everybody has their strengths. Easy to see that rebounding is his, and he is honed in on it.
That free throw missing. Micic, he's checked in for Josh Green. And Portland with a change here, too. Kamar is checked in. And he's good on the second. 1:09 left here in the first quarter. Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. Outside, Avdia. Ayton against Bridges. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Well, look, the defense has got to push Williams further away, or he'll do exactly that.
Here's Curry. Rebound by Williams. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Henderson outside. Pass to Kamare. Now, here's Avdia. Left side, Williams. Shoots over Curry. Williams gets the bucket.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Here's Bridges. The 10-footer finds the target.
Come on. There was very little resistance inside there from the defense. They have to be better.
Henderson looking it over. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Trailblazers lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Trailing by 2. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
Yeah, they just looked totally lost in that game. On both ends of the floor, the coach is going to have some choice words for them after that one.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Avdia is out there with Williams. Then it's Henderson. Then there's Murray. And it's Kamare in at the shooting guard position. Here's Salon. Outside, Ball. Curry with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Curry's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hornets. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
So it's the Hornets now. Portland making their last shot. Ball, the pass to Curry. Rebound by Murray.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Here's Henderson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA, and I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Curry, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. McGowan's checked in.
Well, Henderson has a lot of talent. He's a dynamic guard who plays with a real swagger and energy.
Smith kicks to Martin. Misses the 3.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down. Outside, Ball. Williams with the block. Well, this is the kind of defender Williams is. Aggressive and ready to go after blocks.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Dance Cam! Get ready, everyone! You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go!
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Green comes in for Cody Martin.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Grant. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Orlando.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 blocked shots over the course of the game.
That 3 off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Robert Williams. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
He hits both from the stripe. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. Williams, a screen on Smith. 3-pointer, Simons. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Ball with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Ball's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now, here's Avdia. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Charlotte making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Outside Williams. Pass to Bridges. Stolen by Avdia. And now running up the court. Avdia pushing it up. A kick out to Simons. Hits the jumper in space. Simons has got 8 points.
Well, you can't write Simons off in the corner just because he's usually a top-of-the-key shooter.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Loads of expectations come with going number 1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
Here's Bridges. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Right side Curry. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
We've got 1:13 left here in the second. Pass to Kamare. Over to the left wing. Outside, Simons. Knocks it loose. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. Stolen by Avdia. The kick out to Simons. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Curry outside, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 3. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Simons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, defensively, it's tough to chase Simons all over the floor.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Simons.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And Simons drops them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here's Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the alpha dog energy Smith brings onto the court. He's a rookie who already plays like a veteran.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Here's Simons. Drills the elbow jumper. Simons has got 12 in the game.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Portland Trail Blazers.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
You take a look at Portland, they haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve just isn't there. That worries you. I'm starting to feel that this team needs a culture change.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Smith is out there with Ball. Then it's Williams. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Hornets trail by 8. Ball, the bounce pass. Williams dishes to Smith. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Sharp with it. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Grant against Bridges. Williams sets a screen for Ball. And a miss there on the triple.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Simons finds Sharp. A three-pointer is right on target. Sharp's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. As you take a look at Charlotte, they're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement. Portland leading by 8. Pass to Kamare. Outside, Simons. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now, here's Grant. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Ball, the pass to Bridges. To the middle. Williams kicks to Bridges. Ball surveying the defense. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound. Kamare's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sharp sinks the three-pointer. Sharp's got 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 14. Pass to Smith. In the corner, it's Bridges. Shoots over Grant. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. He's got 7.
The jumper Bridges has is wet, demonstrating how lethal he is from his spots on the court.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
And it's Nick Smith with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Martin's checked in for the Hornets. Portland also making some changes. Avdia's checked in for Sharp. And Henderson subbed in for Anthony Simons. Pass to Avdia. Grant surveying the D. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And a chance for 3 the old-fashioned way for Grant. He finds a way to make the most of his chances.
Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
One shot.
We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Here's Smith. The Blazers getting the bucket. Outside, Ball. It's Martin on the wing. Clock at 6. Back to Ball. Shot to stop the run, and it's good on the layup. And that's 17 points for LaMelo Ball.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Hornets trail by 17. Here's Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bridges has got 7 now in this quarter. Avdia. He's got 5. Pass to Grant. Over Martin. And again, it's Portland converted.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
The Hornets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Back to Ball. Williams, a screen on Henderson. Ball from long range. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Grant outside. From the arc. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Henderson against Ball. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 22.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And so it's Portland. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Trailblazers leading by 15. On the court for the Trailblazers. Avdia out there with Murray. Then there's Scoot Henderson. Then it's Williams. And it's Rupert in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Curry. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Blazers.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Pass to Avdia. Out left to the wing. Back to Henderson. Williams, a screen on Ball. For 3, Henderson. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Henderson with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Martin with the block. Over Henderson. And it's Martin missing.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Murray, the pass to Williams. Out to Henderson. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that one drops. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Simons against Ball. Puts it up. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Hornets trail by 16. Bridges kicks to Smith. Williams sets a screen for Smith. Over Sharp. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Poke loose. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Green. Back to Ball. From outside the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Ball's got 29 in the game.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Portland leading by 13. Grant outside. 3-pointers, Simon. Bridges with the board.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Simons against Ball, and the wide open shot from Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. And stolen by Williams. And it's in there. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Ball against Simon. Floats it up for Williams. Stolen by Grant. Pass to Simons. And Ball comes to help. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And then Sharp with the dunk.
So much ball being played in the air. Sharp can really go get it.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Inside. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Smith.
Fearless move by Smith there. The rookie finding his shot in the paint.
Sharp, the pass to Simons. And here is Ayton. Right through the D for the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Trailblazers.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Simons.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Bridges comes up empty down low. Ball against Simons. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Simons.